June Griffin, 86, Racial Prejudice. As a child growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, in a colored community, I was unaware of racial prejudice. There were colored and white business owners, streetcar and bus drivers, postal workers, doctors, and school teachers. However, I do recall as a child going to South Carolina to visit relatives on the train. The railroad had a policy that all colored people were to be in one separate car. I recall seeing signs saying colored only on restaurants and bathrooms as my aunt took us to visit around town. Years later, as an adult, going to Duluth to visit my uncle, I was able to sit wherever I wanted on the train. Times had changed. I was aware of racial segregation working as a teenager in Cleveland for different businesses. They all had separate dressing and eating areas for the colored employees. Visiting an uncle in a rural area of Ohio, the only sidewalk was on the white side of the street. At the movies, we had to sit in the balcony. Times have changed. There was an attitude that some of the colored people had, that if you were high yeller, which meant light-skinned complexion, the better you were and could possibly pass for white. I was involved in a community theater where the principal players had to be of the same race. There were two sets of principals, white and black. They would alternate the nights for them to perform. In the late 50s, while singing on the road, I became aware that African American people were not the only ones that faced discrimination. In rural areas, it was also the Native American Indians. I recall seeing signs saying, "No Indians or dogs allowed." Times have changed.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge sail on.